on site, same day, different video. Installing infiltrator system, leach field, fill system, whatever you want to call it. This is a raised bed, sand, and infiltrators. So let's check it out. Here's our infiltrators here. These are going to be 44 feet long laterals. These are really super simple. They just connect on each little knobby and go right along. Pipe goes in the end. We got end caps for both sides. Pipe goes in one side. Has a splash guard. Here's my first lateral here. I got it laid out with a string line and 44. Just gonna quickly paint the line, extend my line, put a little cross so you can see it. And this is got to be level. These laterals, we're going right on the existing ground. I already have this marked out because I shot with the laser this morning. 7 inches, 9 inches, 8 inches, another 7 and 3. And what those marks are is how out of level this system's pitching. So it's like this. So basically that first one, we have to cut in 9 inches to be level down there. That's it, just about to this. It's just a roller right here, a little hump. So we cut to there, just cut these in. I'll set it on the laser, cut each one to those desired marks that I have there. And that will get us in. And this will become, the trunk is here. This mark right here is my D box. As you guys saw in the previous video, the tank installation. So all this has got to get cut in today and hooked up. Inspection is coming tomorrow morning. We got fill coming this afternoon because we got 3 days of more rain coming. All right, got everything laid out, but do not like it. It's laid out to the print and you can modify. Everything's 20 foot off the house, blah, blah, blah. Phone call, hang on. But you can modify it. You just this is a minimum. And you see how we got this angle here? It's more drastic in real life. We'd have to put a 45 and a 45 this way and then into the tank. And remember, I got the cuts here. If we move it back to my cut line, which would be here, and I just reshot the elevations, and this line is in dead line there. We'll have a straight coming into the tank, into the D box, which is awesome. From this point on, every one is within 1 inch. Most of them are dead nuts. This one was like 1.5 inches. This was 1 inch, and that's exactly what you want your bottom of your trench. You would want your trench to pitch 1 inch. You know, most people put them in dead level. I put them in level with the stone beds, but really you would want it to pitch 1 inch. We got RJ coming. He's gonna go over the old leach field. Let's see if he can make it through it. This is our fill sand, sandy loam it calls for. All right, gonna get this sod off the trunk. The tracks worked out nice. 2 days of PB blaster in them, spray, spray, spray. Hit them a couple times, well, a lot of times with the sledgehammer. Tracked it a bunch of times, got them all worked out. Got them all worked out. People that don't know, go back in 2 videos ago. You will see me installing new rollers on this. All right, just gonna peel the sod until my D box comes. I don't know my elevations. Running about a little bit, 3 foot trunk. Roughly. here is just playing rototiller with my teeth back and forth, leaving the sod chunks there but keeping it level. We got a stuck truck. Let's see if we can get him out. That boy almost caught it in the tailgate. I had all I could do to pull it to the right. I couldn't go back anymore. I tried hitting the horn. I was on the wrong side of the button. I was hitting this button and it's over here. Unbelievable. We're gonna let him jump out. He's still too far back, but it is what it is. And that actually worked out good. Raise it up and get out of here, buddy. Just trying to find the best system, raking it out. It's working though. It's a working, rototilling, rototilling. She's a getting it. Put the old tiger stripe in her. We got a septic tank here. Sand coming in. These guys are all gonna be bottled up right now. But it's good. We got mad rain coming. I love it when a schedule comes together. Alright, just about done with this field. This was the best technique right here. Back and forth. Side cutting it with the teeth. Seemed to work the best. So I just went through the whole thing again and tilled it up. Working my way out the back side of it. Sand is still coming. That's the 5th load. We got 3 more to go. Infiltrator's next. Gotta set the D-box first though. Alright, I'm gonna cut the line in for the export of the tank to the D-box. Alright, just packing dirt right there along the side of the tank, bringing it up so I can get my correct height coming off. Obviously this tank's the grade's gonna raise up around this tank and sticking up out of the ground, which we knew. Where am I going here? Let's put another lift in it. I got my outlet covered, but I know it's close to being right there. Spread this in. Alright, all good. We're just going to pull the sod off of here because the elevations are very close. Not much room for air here for pitch, but we'll find out in a minute. That's why I'm only taking down the sod. If we have to go deeper, we will. Distribution box is not what I'm used to working with. It's a little tiny one, so it doesn't get dug deep in the ground for these infiltrators to work. Piles of sod everywhere. Not too organized on this site right now. Gotta get a little bit better organization. Alright, we're gonna shoot some elevations and see where we're at. But I think that's pretty close right there. Fine tuning it. A couple inches had to come out. I just shot it with the laser. So you want a 1/16 per foot minimum on this line. From the tank to the D-box. From the house to the tank, you need 1/4 inch per foot. This is a 1/16 per foot minimum, so we are at our minimum to get it to work. So it's just about 2 inches of pitch to the D-box. Right now, we got 29 foot. It's like 1.8 inches. So we're gonna try to make it go for 2. And see where that puts us. Machine is rocking. All right, just getting things mocked up here so I could get my elevations correct. I stubbed the stub in there, shot it with the laser. This is how high this has got to go, so I'm gonna get some stone, put it under here, which is good anyways. And then I had this piece stubbed in here and shot with the laser. I'm exactly 2 inches pitch from there to there, which works out perfect. Which this is our height here. Put this in, and there's some different cutouts you could use on this. You see these you go on the side or whatever, but we're exactly lined up with this. The elevations couldn't be any more perfect. Yeah, got the D-box in. Look how nice that looks. Plant some tomatoes in there, huh? So D-box in to the height, 2 inch pitch from there to there. Stone underneath. Everything's better than padded. Schedule 40, and we also will be using schedule 40. That gets a baffle on there. We'll also be using schedule 40 for the whole trunk system in this type of system that was spec'd out by the engineer. Each system is different, as I explained in other videos. And if you want a detailed video, go into my playlist under septic videos, and you could get the conventional traditional stone and pipe video. This one is an infiltrator system. So I just cut that out of the D-box, lined everything up, because again, this is all reset to grade, shot with a laser this morning. And this pipe goes into this bottom one here, so that's what we'll do next. Cut out, and these end caps are the same for the ends, but these, you just got to cut these out. So we will take a 4-inch saw, hole saw. Battery must be going. Thought I just charged it, but nice and nice. We'll get that in there, and let's see how that's gonna work out. So this is a splash guard here. These come like this. You put it to the inside so that when this pipe goes in there, this pipe goes in there. Again, we're gonna use schedule 40, but you get the picture how that's gonna work. Okay. And of course, this is gonna go in and stick in about 1 inch. You wanna keep each pipe in about 1 inch. And now our next piece goes on there, and we go all the way straight on out. These are gonna go 6 foot on center all the way. The next one, we'll put a 90 here if we could get it by. I'll extend this out like that, and we'll put a 90 here for the next one. Back on site. So we got some rain last night. Got here bright and early because I got the inspection at 11. Like I said in other videos, every county's different. We're a couple counties over, and this is all Schedule 40 and glued. Where you've seen in previous videos, we use Schedule 30 and not glued. So different strokes for different folks. Got my primer going, gonna glue everything. Everything's sticking to this, always gotta have a towel. Got my first infiltrator in, looking good. Really easy to put in. I'll show you in a bit. Here's your infiltrator starter piece, which is also the end cap. The end cap goes down there, and you just don't cut the hole out. So you're gonna flip this over like so the splash lands on that. Line it up with your other ones. Well, that just snapped off. Just put that in the bottom like so. You're gonna line them up. Measure our piece here, put it in, stub it in there 2-3 inches. These are 6 foot apart. The infiltrators on the stone and pipe were 5 foot apart. Trunk is all built. Gonna get the skid steer off the trailer and put some sand all in here and get this set to height before I add the infiltrators to it. Everything will be up a little bit and get the pitches perfect. Just gonna sprinkle some sand on here so I can lift these pipes and pad them in spots. Everything is padded in sand into height. Just filling up the D-box, put my speed dialers in and adjust to those. See what we got. Speed dialers just snap in. As you see here, they go in nicely and then they rotate. You're gonna rotate these to all your pipes. So all the pipes take at the same time. So we'll fill it right up past the dials. That's taken, that's taken, that's taken. And this one's got to be turned down. And it should all be the same as the box is level. There to go. This one will be turned down more. Nice. It's going in. It's going in. Got more sand for some padding to do some fine tuning. I got a string line and I run it right down from one end, 6 foot from center to the other, just to keep them in line. This is the way the engineer has it drawn up on the prints with the sod like that. I mean, apples to apples, oranges to oranges, you know, it's different strokes, like I said, for different folks. And engineers are all different, but this is to what the print says, so that's the way I gotta build it. On the last line, put my string line up, just double checking this 6 foot. Nice. So this is one to go. Inspection is about an hour away. I'm just got to put my end caps on there. And nice. Everything's good. So let's get a couple pieces on for you. Show you how it goes. This one goes under it, and these are labeled right here, inlet, as you see here. So this one's, that's my grade there. So we're gonna have to lift this pipe up. I've been lifting them as I go. That's why you got the sand, and it helps you lift it. Once you get under it, the sand will go, oh, come on now. Like so, jiggle it, and then lift this to where it's gotta be. Let me get that all installed, and then I'll show you how these all clip together. So the first one goes under, and then we'll clip on like so. You can see a little doobie. Get that there. Play with this a little, raise up that pipe, and we're good to go there. Everything's pitching. Make sure this is pitching. It's got a lot of pitch. All right, see that little tab right there? This goes in there like so, where it says inlet. Snap it in like that and just drop it. That's done. Take this, tap it to your string line, each one, so they stay nice and true. Last piece of the puzzle right here. Got my 4 end caps on. Here's the 5th one. Same as the infiltrators, it just has a tab it goes in. Once it sets in, like so, give it a little, well, give it a little tap. Get that piece out of there. A little tap, tappity do. This is just that flapper that was cracking, ain't no big deal. All right, looking good. Look at that, huh? Now I'll just go through and fine tune. If there's one that's creaking and settling a little bit, or it's up in the air, you could smush it down, pad it with sand if it has to come up. But overall, she's looking good. Inspection, 20 minutes. Just taking the leftover sand in the bucket for more padding. Putting my sod together, get it out of the system area where we got to make a toe. All inspectors love a clean site. Clean and neat with your dirt goes a long way. Just waiting on inspection. Supposed to be here at 11:30, 11:25. Just finished up in time. There's my tank. Got to get the 2 baffles in here. I'm going to do that now. Again, the clean out. Got my topsoil piled up, and everything's looking good. I padded some more piping. I think we're in good shape. Not sure, it's starting to rain. Not sure if we're gonna blow this in over it today or not. I don't know. I'm supposed to get rain tomorrow too. So inspection went good, of course. Both inspectors said it was fabulous. Engineer and town inspector. It's gonna take this soil here, backfill here, because right now it's raining. Everything's sticking. Look at my feet. So I just covered this pipe with the soil we had there. I'm gonna take this dirt, fill it up about 4-6 inches down below the top, all the way around, and let this 2 days or 3 days of rain that we're gonna get settle that out. Okie dokie. Just grab the dirt, try to stay away from most of the sod. They got a piece of pipe there, get that out of there. Grade's gonna come up quite a bit because of the, get that pipe out of there, come on now, because of the elevations of the tank. So this dirt will be used. What I love about this machine is how quiet it is though. Right now the cab's open. I got the front windshield open, it's wide open, and you see how quiet the engine is and hydraulics. it makes no sound whatsoever. No winding, no straining. Besides that bucket clanking, it's about the most annoying thing you ever heard. So be sure to tune in on the next video. We gotta install all that sand over there on the infiltrators. That's got to go over the top of those 12 inches. And then we got 3 more trucks of topsoil to come in and dress the whole thing off, slick it off with topsoil, 6 inches of that. So be sure to tune in on the next video. And again, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, before you leave, make sure you sweep out that mat. Yeah.